Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Resident Evil. Um, well, hang on. I should probably put my mic in front of my face. Maybe you might hear me then. Hi, everyone. I'm getting off to a great start right now tonight. So just before I jump into I guess the carnage. Yeah, right now before I jump into the carnage. I wanted to give a bit of a bit of a shout out to someone. So recently I had the good fortune of yes, Jamie. Jamie's in the chat. Yes, I am wearing the Akuma shirt you gave. It does fit the Akuma shirt, but have no surprise it didn't fit you because when I like lift my arms up, it's like I'm wearing a I don't know what the term is for it, like a crew cut or tank top or something. I've got the belly hanging out when when I lift my arms up, so no wonder it didn't fit you. Um, Anyway, before I jump into the view, so I had the fortune of stumbling on Facebook Marketplace and getting a very nice copy of the Primer's official strategy guide for Resident Evil, the very game we're playing. And so a big shout out to David, who I purchased this off of. My camera doesn't like it. Makes me disappear. So a big shout out to David who gave me a deal on such a well kept copy of the guide. Doesn't have its map though, but which is a shame, but still it's fantastic, and yeah, super happy to have it on my shelf, and it's got loads in there that of like information and secrets and stuff about the game, which I did not know. So really happy with that. I am not going through this. I'm not going through this for the stream, because well, that would be cheating. So, and I've played it so many times, but it's awesome to see that in that guide that there's things I still don't know about the game, and some tips and stuff I might be able to use on my next sort of playthrough. So really stoked to have that on the shelf. So thank you, David, if you're watching. Right, let's see where we're at. Yeah, I know, right, Jamie? That's a perfect timing. Perfect timing. At some point in the future, I actually have coming. This will be of note to you. I actually have coming I found a cheap copy of Resident Evil Origins on PlayStation 4. And so I've got that coming. And I'm going to attempt something I've never attempted before with it. And I want to say I want to live stream it, and I know, Jamie, you'll be a massive force of encouragement with that. I think I might opt for a pre-record instead. But one of the challenges I've never done, see, I've beaten the game in under 3 hours. That's one challenge. I want to try and do that again. I want to try and match that. But more importantly, there's a challenge with beating the game with just using the knife. I think defensive weapons are okay, but your only offensive weapon, I think, is meant to be the knife. And I think there might be an exception with boss battles. I'm not sure. But I want to try and attempt that. A speed run and a knife-only challenge at some point. When I get my new copy of Resident Evil HD. So we will see. But in the meantime, let's get cracking. So let me know, everyone, how the audio is coming through, whether or not you can hear the game or just my dulcet tones lulling you to sleep. Not today, buddy. Slappers only. if you well, you probably probably can. No, I'm pretty sure I need at some point to use my knife. Ooh. Oh crap, damn it. I was trying to that's not that. No, I got the Magnum. So that was the challenge with that. Okay. Look at that knife sticking in his head. Sorry, fellas. Just didn't want to waste the ammo. Audio up a little bit. All right, thanks, Jamie. Okay, let's see where are we sitting. How is that, my friend? Can you hear the splashes of my boots stamping in the puddles? So I'm not 100% certain, but this particular stream may be not 100% certain, maybe the last one, or it's the second to last one. So can now, we'll see how it sounds when you start shooting. Right in your ear. So yeah, this this may be the very last stream, or I don't think it will. I think I'll have one more. I think I'll end up finishing the game on the next one, but we'll see how we go. So I've got practically everything. Yeah, yeah. Jamie reckons it's my last stream period. You don't have that kind of luck, buddy. But it'll be the last for Resident Evil. I think I'm in the second to last. I think the next stream will be the last one. I know that if I put this here, I'm just going to get... I know if I put that there, put those medallions away, I'm going to get called to use them. It's always the case. I'm going to go upstairs because downstairs is full of all sorts of mess. Loads of zombies, a couple of dogs. Just not fun. Just not fun. Mm. Jamie reckons he doesn't have, he's being sarcastic, he doesn't have the kind of luck that's going to send me away. Because Jamie has some incredibly impressive luck when it comes to landing some good deals on video game pickups. He's it's sickening, really. It's just absolutely sickening how good of deals he scores on some old retro video games. So yeah, but he still doesn't have the luck to get rid of me. All right, here we go. Let's open the door. Is there an ink ribbon near it? Usually there's one. Maybe not necessarily near. No, there's none at all. It's just straight item boxing. Alright, well, so I don't have to come back down and run all the way and everything. Go down into the depths, and it's getting gloomier and murkier the lower I go. They finished the staircase but couldn't be arsed with the walls. Alrighty. Okay. Candles. Eerie.
Jill.
Shit.
You're alive. I was worried because I thought you were...
Yeah, that's right, Barry.
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me.
It's a very big gun, Barry. Oh crap, the tentacles are out.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
I'll get back to you, Barry. Give him his gun back. Not give him his gun back. That's right. How you make that's how you make Barry listen to. Alright, fine, Barry. I'll give you your gun back. But double cross me again.
Thanks, Jill.
Alright, Barry. Barry? How about you, yeah, be useful? Oh shit. Good old Lisa Trevor. And there she goes. Inside the coffin is a skeleton. Wait, there's something else. Family picture. It's a letter. To my Lisa. Day by day I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by men in white clothes made some of Mummy's itching go away. Today they gave me another shot saying it was nutrition. When they gave me the shots, Mummy can think straight, but Mummy's shocked and sad because Mummy's unable to think of you all the time. Mummy's afraid. Afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Daddy. What your faces look like, how we used to be together. They're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh, Lisa, I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now so that I can hold on to you, our wonderful memories of you and Daddy. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time when we go to that lab together. We'll both pretend that we're both unconscious, and when that man in white clothes is off guard, that'll be our chance. When we're on the outside, let's look for Daddy together. Okay, sweetie? Be strong, Jessica Trevor. Well, that was it. That was Lisa Trevor. Found the cast tomb of her mum. Hang on. I'm going to talk to this asshole. Barry. Jamie reckons there's a missed opportunity for a shark launcher in this game.
I don't believe that thing's really dead. Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
What are you going to do, Barry? Betray it to death? Hmm? Here we go. I know I should have taken them. There's a large iron door and it won't budge. Yep, knew it. Didn't I call it? I knew I'd need them. Knew I'd need them. All right. A long, arduous trek back to the item box to grab our medallions, and then go back to that nice little cozy water feature. And we'll find Barry, who said, "Leave it to me," is still just standing there. Pretty useless, Barry. come back and he'll still just be standing there. One of my favorite sections in the game coming up. What happens if I don't give him the gun back, Jamie asks. Well, so there's multiple endings for both of Jill and Chris in this game. And depending on whether or not you, how well you performed, whether or not you give Gary, whether or not you give Barry his gun back, all affects the type of ending you get. So suffice it to say, I'm pretty sure that if you don't give Barry his gun back, there may be no Barry at the end. And Barry, of course, it doesn't just trigger the ending, but like what he was doing there, where he was helping out by shooting at Lisa, he also can help out, be around to help out later. What's that? Wolf. Look at that. Just love the water effects, the damp sound of the feet splashing, the little animations. Look, even the water droplets are bouncing off the sides of the thing. All right. Disc 2. Open up the old GameCube. Take out Disc 1. That's all right, Jamie. The rare multi-disc GameCube game. Yep. And just like what it would have been for Metal Gear Solid, switching discs to like the last sort of final leg of the game is on the second disc. No. Come on. There we go. What other GameCube games were multi-disc? I have a copy of Conan on GameCube, which had 2 discs. I'm not sure what else. Had it? So, you reckon Tales of Symphonia? Okay. Yeah. Is there anything else in here? No. So, we have now, well, entered the lab, everyone. The lab, the final section of the game. Ah, kerosene. Gonna need it. So I gotta, damn it, that's gonna limit my item slots. So what was that, Jamie? So Jamie says he read somewhere that multi-disc games on the PlayStation 1 had all the game files on all discs. It was the massive cutscene files that changed. Okay, interesting. So just to play cutscenes, that's the purpose of the disc change. Alright, 5 uses of this. Yep, I can already hear some friends. Yep, just around that corner. Hello. Not dead yet. Right in the back. Hang on. I want to clear my I want to clear my path to the save point. Whoop. About half? Yep, there we go. Oh, there's number 1, 2. Didn't hear you before. Come on. Oh no, he's down. Well, far be it from me to oh, I'm gonna need that. Alright, hang on. Let's combine a couple of well, it's locked electronically. Alright, well, let's dump some herbs and data discs. I don't think we're just gonna need them just yet. So I'm sure there's more stuff to pick up. We'll get another kerosene filled. There's 1 drop. There's only a little bit left. Yep, just 1 drop left. Let's put some of this stuff back. Look at that. Look at how many Alright, is it time to switch back to the... Look at that. I'm loaded with health. I think it might be time to switch back to the pistol. Just for the sake of ammo conservation. All about that in this game. Yes, I very sparingly use my heavy armaments, even if I have even if I have loads of ammo for like the grenade launcher or even the Magnum. You never do with the Magnum though. I always spend the vast majority of the game using just the pistol and the using the pistol and the shotgun, and just saving the bigger hitters for the bosses. We're also going to get introduced to a new type of enemy in this place. Get off me. Yeah, right in the head. Alright, let's is he down? Yeah, I can't quite tell. Can't see the pool of blood. There we go. Alright, don't need repeat business from those guys. Alright, so let's look at our map. So we've got 2 closed doors and 2 open. Let's go behind door number 1. Just a little hallway. With a big 3 lever door. Jamie, there's plenty of shark launcher ammo lying around. Alright, let's go through here. Alright, a lab. We got some sparkly thing here. Ooh, X-ray. Another X-ray. A memo on the message board catches your attention. There's something scrawled on the notepad. To use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. Let's see, examine the X-ray. Clark David. Gail Holland. Alex Beckett. I think it's funny how all of these people's initials are the letters of the alphabet. Alex Beckett, AB, Clark David, CD. I think this one I need to take. Yep. Oh no, that's fine. There we go. Researcher's letter. Alright. June 8th, 98. My dearest Ada. By the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as I suspected, it came out positive. I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of reason, just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have to become one of them. As far as I know, you are not affected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass, but if it has turned out that you are now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Then activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I have set up the terminal in the small security room so that you can log into the system using my name and your name as the password. You'll need another password to release the lock of the door in basement level 2 where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I've coded that password into an X-ray picture. A röntgenogram. A röntgenogram. I know you, and I'm sure you will be able to work it out without any trouble. There is just one more thing, and it is my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. John. Ada. Oh. Anything else on this desk? Oh, okay, let's do this. Flick the switch. Part of it is glowing red. Part of it is glowing red. Alrighty. So what is it? So there was the colon, there was the liver, the esophagus, and lungs. Oh, esophagus. Cell. Okay. I think that's it. All right. Herbs? Double green herbs? Alright, let's get out of here. I couldn't access that computer, so I'm starting to think I can't remember if I was supposed to access it or not. Jay raised the puzzles these puzzles are next level. Thought it was clever dropping a bomb into Dodongo's mouth. Yeah, skull, yeah. Alright. A row of LCD monitors. They must have been used to display something. A monitor used to display images. Hello. Okay, V-Act researchers note. There is now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them V-Acts. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragedy and barbaric accident, we have decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. That dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. We finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. Yes. Here we go. Computer, what was it? And what was it? Cell. Incorrect. Alright, hang on. Maybe if I just put John as the login and her name as the... Nope. Oh, verified. It worked. Okay. I think this is where I put it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, yes, Jamie. Yeah. I was trying to. There was a lot of instructions in that note file, and my short-term memory is rubbish. So okay, so that door above the steps is now open, and we've unlocked. Where was this? One of the yes, okay, so that's one of the rooms. That's the room opposite the room with the X-rays. All right. I have to say this was one of my favorite puzzles in this game, using this computer. Just the sound of the keys when you press them. It was just, yeah, very impressive. I liked it a lot. More first aid spray. More? Is it a double herb? It's just a single. You guys suck. Ooh, battery. Yeah, that's good. Anything else? Oh, yes, there's still something else. Wait. The cadavers are frozen, wrapped in bags. And just slowly going through. Okay, is there anything else? Shimmering. Information management server. It appears to be broken. Part of his corpse lies on the operating table. Ah, there we go. Ooh, some Magnum rounds tucked away. Yeah, that's everything. That's everything. Alrighty. Now, yeah. So the other. Okay. Magnum rounds. Right, I've got plenty of health, so, and plenty of ammo, so. Yep. Locked. A symbol resembling a power area's curve. Ooh, defensive dagger. Yes, we like that. Well, hang on. What was it? The shelves are lined with large and small containers. Tiny eggs cling to the sides of the containers. Nope, not everything is accounted for. Shelves are lined, tiny eggs. Ooh, more pistol ammo. I'd rather magnum ammo. Yeah, that's everything. Right. I got no space in my inventory, but I'm just going to go in here and see if I find something that's killable. I've got plenty of health in the item box. So, we can afford to be a little reckless, can't we? Alright. Right, so grenade ammo, ink ribbon, slide cartridge. Yep, he's going to come for me. There he is. Pool of blood. Pool of blood. Alright, let's see what else we got here. A fax! To Sanitation Division. Oh, Jesus. Well, we can certainly see why they'd be faxing the Sanitation Division. This place is a nightmare. Manager of Sanitation, Raccoon Disaster Contingency Committee. The contents of this fax are confidential and intended for the named addressee only. Any copying or disclosure of the contents of this fax to any third party is strictly forbidden by the sender. After reading the contents of this fax, must be destroyed immediately. We expect significant increase in the damage done by the recent T-virus outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. First concern, more than half of the researchers have been infected by the T-virus and died. It has also been reported that almost all of the survivors of this accident are starting to show symptoms of the T-virus infection. Second concern, our secret society patrol team has been completely eradicated. Therefore, secret security, not society. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. Third concern, there is a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties to follow. However, yet unfortunate, these casualties underscore the success of our research results. Actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. We suspect the first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. That would be Bravo team and us alphas. Oh, and look at that. Look at that. The security system device is a GameCube. The Mo disk transit the passcode. So the Mo disks. I need the Mo disks. There seems to be something behind this sturdy door. Open it? Why not? Warning, fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. It looks like a refueling device. Okay then. Well, I got no more kerosene left. Okay, time to pay a visit to another room, to the item box, dump some stuff. What's that? Jamie says, and to go with the facts, Jamie puts, and would it kill you to run a mop over this place? Well, apparently so, man. Apparently so. They should have had like like what they had with COVID, like the people wearing like the hazmat suits with the disinfectant spray, wiping everything down. Do I have any more? Nope. Here we go. I think this is the way I went. Should be. Unless I'm going entirely other way. Wrong way. And yes, I did go the entirely wrong way. I'll come back to you. I know, right, Jamie? Sanitation department. In name only. There we go. That's the right way. Alright. Look at the windows on those doors. They look like it looks like an owl is looking right at me. Look at that. Look at that. I'm loaded with health. Got health coming out of my ears. And soon I'll hopefully have some magnum ammo coming out of my ears. Yeah, I totally agree, man. The reflections in the puddles are just everything is fantastic with this game, especially for GameCube era. Alright. I won't just grab a Mo disc yet because I've got a lot of items to collect. Look at it. Looks like an owl. Like with those big windows and the sort of arches above them. Alright. Let's go in here. Let's see what we have in here. There's like a first aid on the desk. Probably should have put my current health back. So there's something over here. Another Mo disc. That's 3. Passcode entry terminal. No. I don't know. I don't know why. Resident Evil 4 gets a lot. Like Resident Evil 4 is great, but this is just so to me anyway. This personally is better. Like I find I have a lot more love for this game than Resident Evil 4. I think Resident Evil 4 gets all the love because it changed it from the survival horror fixed camera positioning to the third person, and that just blew people's minds for a Resident Evil game. Heliport for executive use only. This restriction does not apply in the event of an emergency. This restriction does not apply. Okay. Basement level 1. Passage to helicopter entry is prohibited unless accompanied by a consultant, researcher, or the chief of security. Unauthorized persons entering the heliport will be shot on sight. Elevator. The elevator stops during emergencies. Basement level 2. Visual data room for use by the Special Research Division only. All other access to the visual data room must be cleared with Keith Irving. Or Irving. Basement level 3. Prison Sanitation Division controls the use of the prison. At least one consultant researcher, E. Smith, S. Ross, A. Wesker, must be present if viral use is authorized. There's a little nod there. Triple lock door entry into the room. Oh, hang on. Is limited to the sole person who triple lock door. Entry into the room is limited to the sole person who deactivates the lock with all of the passcodes. Accessing the exclusive output terminals located in each section of the senior researchers deactivates the lock. Power room. In this room, nitro compound is used as the primary fuel source of power. Access is limited to headquarters supervisors. This restriction must not apply to consultant researchers with special authorization. Passcode output terminals. Use and access of the output terminals is limited to authorized senior researchers. Based on level 4, regarding the progress of Tyrant after the administration of the T-virus. Illegible hereafter. And is that I was going to say, is that shotgun ammo? Film has been set into the camera. View it. Bioorganic weapon official report. Cerberus, the dogs. Neptune. There you go, Jamie. There's your shark. Hunters. Tyrant. Bioorganic Weapons Research Group. Development staff. Ooh, 834170062. That's definitely a clue there. What was the... Let's see, where was my other note? File. Wasn't the fax, it was... Is that what I just watched? Yes, I just read that. A letter of research. Yes, See, I can't remember if there was a code in here. I did that. Crimson Heads. Nope. Fax to the sanitation department, but clearly shirking their responsibilities. Nope, I'm imagining things. All right. Don't know a password just yet. Let's get cracking. No. We've got some stuff to offload because we're full up. I'm going to keep one of the Mo discs, and I might go to the room downstairs. Right, so... Oh, shotgun ammo. Totally fine. Oh, I need to use it on that guy in that room. So what have I got up here? Anything else? Right. Nope. All right then. Here we go. So it was in this room, wasn't it? And then in here. All right, let's collect some incendiary rounds. Light this dude on some fire. Slide filter, that's what we wanted. And let's see if we can't... Mirror disc. Let's see if we can't insert a mirror disc. One. Okay. All right, let's sink is full of empty beakers and test tubes. Just from this angle, one of the test tubes on the... Oh, no, it's the tap dripping. One of the test tubes looked like it was shimmering, but it's just the tap dripping. I'm probably not doing this in the most efficient way possible, but we'll see. We'll see. That's the thing to well, when you're just simply playing to enjoy it, I don't mind not being efficient. Like, take it, okay, I'm gonna need this, and this, or suspecting I'm gonna need that. Because yeah, you can do a lot of backtracking, going back and forth, which I don't mind necessarily. Alright. There we go. Filter is on. Bioweapons team. There we go. 8462. laboratory key. It's got that lightning strike on it. An electrical symbol is imprinted. Yes, know where that needs to go. It looks like you can use it to view Kenneth's film. So for those of you who can't remember, so at the very start of the game, when we're in the main hallway, we go to the dining room, and then you go through to another hallway. There's your very first zombie you encounter is eating Kenneth, and when you go up to Kenneth's body, you can collect this film from him. So this is what Kenneth saw.
Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
Poor Kenneth. No, I don't need to view Kenneth's film again. What was in here? No, I don't want to view it again. Okay, so there must be something out here. Ah, there's a laboratory map. Can't even see that. Don't even know it's there. Alright, so basement 2, that's where I am. Basement 3, there's a whole mess area to go, and then basement 4. I got the map. That is the last pickup in this room. Sweet. So what have I got? I've got no room for anything else. So back to the item box we go. I'm going to ditch the grenade rounds, and we're going to ditch the kerosene lantern. I think that's probably the last time we'll be using it. Potentially. I can't find another kerosene thing, so if I do find another one, I know I can grab it back out and use that. But I think that's probably it for it. So we're going to pop this up here. We're going to pop the incendiary rounds there. We're going to now I feel like I want to kind of take a Mo disc on the off chance I do run into what I need it for. One of those things, so I'll take one. Just in case. I can't remember which rooms they're in. So I'll take one. Okay. Use the power key. Right, so there's another door that uses this same key. There's no further need for it. Alright. excellent. I remember the very first time I played this game when it told you there's no further need for a particular key, like you've used it all up. I didn't believe them, so I kept it. Okay, there's still something in here. Hang on, facing the exit. All right. Alrighty. Alright, let's go on through this way. So we're through that wall and into this room. Ah, shit. Giant bugs. Again. All right, let's oh wow, he's really had a good go. Ah, shit. Ow. It's rusted shut, you won't budge it. Operating table covered in blood. This blood doesn't look like it came from surgery though. How do you know what blood on an operating table, whether or not it come from surgery? Interesting. So I'm trying to figure out where. So I think it might be a time to upgrade to the shotgun. Now where am I? Ooh, in the other section of this. There's a shelf full of various antitoxins. The shelf is full of various antitoxins still. Ooh, battery pack. Oh, there's another one. I called it. I knew it. Taking one would. Transmission passing code to unlock something. Here we go. All right, well. Excellent. Excellent. Taking the mode disc was the right thing to do. I think I need to grab the other one now. And now that I've encountered these boys, they're going to start showing up, I think. these insect guys. These are scythers. Alright, is it? Oh, hallway's cleared. So there's an elevator here. Room right here and a hole down there. Alright, let's check this room. I think this is a safe room. Yay, I'm right. Ooh. More shotgun ammo. Can't go wrong with that. Refrigerator. The refrigerator isn't turned on. Hang on, I won't just save it just yet. Is that everything in the room? It is. I'm not seeing any kerosene, so cool. Shotgun. Yeah. I'm thinking time to swap the shotgun out. We'll grab the we'll grab a single herb and a mo disc. Oh, who the hell am I kidding? Grabbing a single herb. It's not like I don't have plenty of health. Let's grab a double. That I have to be stingy with the single herb. There we go. Whoops, didn't equip it. There we go. Save 30. No, I don't think I have anything else that I need desperately. Self-defense gun. That's it. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, is there another room I haven't been in yet? No. Okay. Nope. Just down here. Some bug boys down here. I know it. Okay. Oh shit. Get off the damn ceiling. Whoop. Warning, fuel may explode if shaken. A refueling device from the power room. It's not working right now because there's no fuel. There's an empty canister. Yes, we're going to take that empty canister. That's the door we came in. Sit down. Oh, you little scumbag. I just blew his head off. I wonder if that was the same one that I... Alright, just... The shotgun's getting a bit of a workout with these guys. Need a good view of my area. Okay, so just... And there's the last one. Little Modisc terminal GameCube. Yeah, right in the... Oh, point blank. Just eating shotgun. Anything else in here? Yep, something to pick up. There. Battery. Is that it? Yep, that is it. Well, starting to get a little low on shotgun ammo. Okay then. Don't even think about it. There's no power to the main elevator. Start it up. The system won't initiate. It appears to need some kind of fuel. Alright, gotta fill up the fuel canister. Jamie reckons it's a little low on shotgun ammo. That's it. Game over. Oh, he's not low on shotgun ammo. Oh, shit. Throw herbs at him. I've got... Yeah, I do have plenty of those. I do have plenty of herbs I could be throwing at him. What's in here? Is that the... That's the way I came in, right? Yeah. Way I came in. Yep, way I came in. So I've got to go back to that room. I've got to put that canister in the thing, fuel it up, and I've got to treat the canister nicely. Because it's volatile. So apparently, yeah, its fuel is going to explode if it's shooken up. Well, just so I don't have to do that again, I'm going to just save. Just Yeah, I think I was pretty. I think you know, I wasted a couple of shots here and there, but I think I was pretty good with the ammo there on those bugs. They can take a. Well, no wonder it took me so long with the pistol just to down one of them. Right, and just for the sake of it, I think I might take another first aid spray. Just in case, you know. Shock. Yeah, I am well aware, Jamie, of your strongly held beliefs that shotguns solve every problem known to man. And even unknown ones. So where is the thing again? Ah, yep. Gotcha. So I think these little buggers will be pouring in here at some stage soon. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yep. Here we go. Oh, hang on. Set the tube in place. Automatic refill. Running could result in a fatal explosion. Could. So I don't think, I think I may have tested this once. How much I could run before the thing actually blew. And I can't remember. I know it's not straight away. I know you can run for like a little bit before it goes off. And of course, while I'm carrying this thing and can't run very fast, little buggers are probably going to pop out of the woodwork. Just carrying high plastic explosive. Not plastic explosive, but volatile fuel. Oh, whoop, wrong way, Jill. Set the canister in place. There we go. Alright. So now I need to go... So where's it going to take me? So that elevator takes me down to... yeah. Right. Okay. I think I took care of them all. Or maybe, or famous last words. They're probably going to start pouring out of the woodwork as soon as I turn the elevator back on. Now, I know what surprise awaits me at the elevator. So, I'm going to check the, before I go down there. Now, New Year's were going to come out of the woodwork, and now they're going to be in the halls. They're going to be everywhere. But that's okay. I've got pump action insurance policy right here. So, before I go down the elevator, I'm going to save it, and then I just want to check out that area I've kind of opened up. See if anything's amiss there. All right. Here we go. It's looking like, everyone, I will be finishing it tonight. Not much longer now. They keep teasing me. Maybe it's on hard difficulty. That area, that square sort of area, ends up getting filled with them. Let's see what's behind this. Yeah. It's got that eerie music. Looky what we have here.
Jill?
Chris, you're alive.
Of course I'm alive. Jill, there's something big going down, and I don't think we're part of the equation.
I have to get you out of here. Ugh, it won't open. Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay. No sightseeing, though.
Son of a bitch. Chris! Could have just probably left him there. Alright, well. Alright, it's cool. We found Chris. We found where he is. So let's go to that elevator. Well, before we go to that elevator, I'm gonna swap out a couple of armaments. Hey, Josh is in the chat, and yes, Jill's been barred. Or rather, Chris has been barred. Alright, Jamie, I know you're probably going to be upset to see me retire the old gal, but we're giving her an upgrade. Incendiary. Let's take some acid. I don't think I need that lighter anymore. Oh, hang on. Let's use up the OG rounds. Shark launch. I wish I had a shark launcher, man. I've got shark launcher's diminutive brother. Here's the control panel's working now. Didn't know it wasn't working before because I didn't touch it. Elevator is working.
Jill,
Barry,
you could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
All right. Light. I hardly know. And look at this nonsense. Now they're giving me my shotgun shotgun ammo right there. I don't even know why I'm bothering to take it. That's it. Okay, here we go. Wonder what's behind this door. Well, I know.
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard. Oh!
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think
Very
I
much
was
so.
following
This is our second
Umbrella's
disc
orders.
content.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
He's not even looking at her, and I'm packing a grenade launcher and a magnum.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again.
So your friends mean more to you than your family. That's good to know, Barry.
Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You got some red on you, Wesker.
What? Premature.
No, Barry! You viral cultured freak!
Down he goes. Just in time, too. Alright, well, let's just... Let's see, the old douchebag. What a pathetic way to die. He's holding something. Observation note. The discovery of the G virus was in fact 21 years after the administration of the primogenitor virus. The prototype parasite which he had delivered from a laboratory in France was administered to the sample specimen. The sample specimen took in the parasite without showing any signs of adverse reaction. The lack of any reaction was an unsolved mystery, but now everything is clear to me now. The prototype parasite was incubating in the sample specimen's body for 21 years. Then, from that incubating state, the prototype suddenly mutated. Evolved may be a more appropriate word to describe it. This observation gave me more insight in my research. Through further modification and testing, I was able to derive a method to create the G that surpasses the performance of the T. This was the breakthrough that would change the future of the BRW's history. I can't wait to see the look on Alexia's annoying face when I finally announce my research, but unfortunately I'll have to wait a few more years to completely verify my findings. William Birkin. So yeah, there's another virus, everyone. This is the T virus. There's a second G virus.
Barry! Barry! You're okay.
Jill. Sorry.
Josh just wants the Barry to drop his magnum so we can call dibs.
Wesker.
Doolies.
He's gone.
First, let's just get out of here.
Wesker is gone. Now used to release the emergency locking. Release the lock. Electronic lock has been released. I think that means we can get out of this. So let's see what else is in these things. A number of capsules, each contain an unspeakably ugly creature. Term looks like it's creatures inside capsules is definitely one of the creepiest things you've ever seen. Alright, I think that's it. Let's Alright. Yep. Let's make a way out of here, Barry. Oh. Well, actually, there's no... I was going to say, we need to get, Chris. No, Josh, I do not dare drink from the capsules. Not even if you double dog dare me.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
Yep.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
I mean, you don't need to get... No, I could just ignore that he's there.
Destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate
I mean, what has he done for me lately?
and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Now, let's see.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated.
If Chris had bolted a punch, he'll be fine.
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Now, it's funny. It says deactivate. I don't have a key. It says deactivating and releasing all locks.
Destruct system has been activated.
So,
Personnel must
why isn't he getting his own butt out of jail?
activating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Yeah, lock is released.
System has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Jill,
Sorry about the wait.
so everything's taken care of?
Activated.
Well, almost. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All
What are you going to do with that pistol, Chris? Hmm? What are you going to do with it? Just wave it around? He's not even trying. It's exactly right, Jamie. He's not even trying to escape. He's just sitting there. Alarms going off, red lights flashing. Just, nah. It's like, she'll come for me.
Come on, let's go.
Look, bitch, move. Oh, now you're telling me to let's go. Let's go.
All personnel must
Oh, let's go.
deactivating and releasing all locks.
Ah, shit. Okay, now it's curious. I'm gonna go back because there's something in that room.
Truck system has been activated
There's something in that room. I'm just curious as to what it is.
immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Couldn't have picked it up for me.
Self
It's probably a key to the cell.
activated.
Just sitting in there.
Personnel must evacuate immediately.
Yeah, I'll get to you, Chris. I'm just.
Releasing all locks.
So what was in here?
The self-destruct system has
He's holding his gun sideways.
all personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing
He's sitting in there with the shotgun ammo. You couldn't have passed me a few shells through the bars?
truck system.
You stingy prick.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must
Stingy bugger.
immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately
So glad there's no timer on the screen yet.
and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated.
Yep, he's just sitting on the bed. Waiting while the alarms go. Whoops, wrong way. Gotta get turned around, Joe.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Let's see.
System
Well,
has been activated. All personnel
just gonna
must
drop some
evacuate immediately. Deactivating
shotgun shells off.
all locks.
Might take a.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All
Ink ribbon.
personnel must
There we go.
deactivating and releasing all locks.
Last little save of the game, just because I'm here.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
Just because I'm here.
evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Come on, hurry!
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated.
What do we got here?
Personnel must evacuate immediately
Shotgun. Well, I don't have my shotgun, so
and releasing all
I'm gonna
locks.
leave that. Some first aid.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Yeah, now it's come on and hurry. Hey, Joey.
All locks.
Look, I can't help but noticing them feeding me shotgun ammo and these health
The self-destruct
sprays.
system has been activated.
You know, maybe something's coming.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
It's a single green herb.
The self-destruct
What
system
is that gonna do?
activated. All personnel must
This is Brad. I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating.
There they are.
Releasing all logs.
Oh, hang on.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Gonna need this.
Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All
Just randomly a fuse kit is lying there on the ground.
deactivated. 3 minutes to detonation.
Uh-oh.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Oh, we got 3 minutes. Oh, signal rockets. Three minutes of playtime. Gotcha. There, Brad. There's your signal.
Jill!
You made it.
Barry, just listen to me, Barry. Oh, bam! Just haymaker. Bang, bang. Put enough bullets in the big guy.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Oh, whoa. He's getting a little bit friendly there. That's right. Look at that, Jamie, the old rocket launcher from Commando. Woo! Boom, there she blows. There we go. Just riding off into the sunset. Wow. Just recapping all the best cutscene cinematic moments. Barry lived happily ever after. Hey, Josh, starting a Magnum farm where to this day Magnums roam free. Yep. Definitely. So I'm checking the I'm checking my new acquisition of the Primer's official strategy guide. So apparently this is the so there's like apparently there's 12 possible different endings for this game. 12 possible endings. Yeah, 12 possible endings. 2 bad endings for Jill. There we go. 8 hours and just under 9 hours. Wow, I got to cut that down to under 3. There we go. So yeah, so apparently there's 6 endings for Chris and 6 endings for Jill. There's 2 bad endings, and there's 4 good endings. Apparently this is the superb good ending, the best good ending. So all 3 have to survive, Jill, Barry and Chris, in order to trigger this ending. The next best one would have been Jamie's vote, with the Jill and Barry living, but Chris being left in his cell to die or killed. So yeah, so apparently like Barry, who helps you out at the end fight, is able to be killed by the tyrant. So yeah, that's cool. So that's a superb ending. So when, as you might have seen from the little credit sequence there at the end, if you play this game with Chris, the person who helps Chris is actually Rebecca, one of the Bravo team members. But cool, there we go. Resident Evil. Dud Duster. Ooh, Jill has a new costume. You got the closet key. A new costume's been unlocked. You can change your outfit in the costume room. So this is a room that's like in the very main hall of the mansion. You do take the first right from the front door. The first right, and then there's like a hidden room in an alcove storage area. But yeah, so alternate costumes. Well, there we have it, everyone. Resident Evil. Oh yeah, and the title screen of the game changes. If you remember, it was like a brownish red before. Now it's a mutant sort of green. So Jamie says, no, you can't just unlock costumes. You need to go to the online shop and pay microtransactions for those. Yeah, I know, I know, right? What's this free content shit? Oh, there we go. Look at Chris going off with the sharks. Damn. Well, there we go. There we go, everyone. That's it. That's Resident Evil. I completely skipped the. Didn't realize how close to the end I actually was. That I was going to finish it in this last sitting. I at least suspected I had. When I got as far as I did last time, I thought oh, I've at least got a little bit more game left, and then I had a think and thought, hang on, actually no, I might not. So that was it. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I freaking love this game. I love this game so much. It's the atmosphere that does it for me. It's tension building, it's story. I think it's just absolutely fantastic. One of my much beloved games that I revisit every now and then. It's my favorite of the Resident Evil franchise, followed by Resident Evil 3. And when I say 3, I haven't played the more recent remake of 3 yet. I do want to get to that. But yeah, I will get to that eventually. I may even play it on this channel. We'll see how we go. But thank you all for joining me and experiencing this game. I thank you for Jamie for hanging out, and Josh, and being in the chat and having a little bit of a laugh and fun time with it. This is, I think, Jamie's first time seeing a Resident Evil game, I think, or at least in its entirety. So I'm glad I could introduce it to it, man. Yeah, and as I said, this is my favorite one. I will be very excited to see a remake of this one done in a similar style to the modern ones, the modern remakes, but hopefully with a bit more of the. Apparently, Resident Evil 2, the remake, is the best one of those. So so hopefully, if they do a modern remake of this, they really give it the love and attention they gave number 2, if not more, because apparently they didn't give enough love and attention to number 3, unfortunately. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for joining me with this. I will be back. Well, you'll see me again on Thursday as per usual, and next week on Monday night I'll be back with starting my playthrough of something else. It won't be in a similar vein to this. I like to switch things up a bit, like my good buddy Jamie on his channel. So yeah, I'll be switching it up. I'll be playing something completely different to this. I think I'm not going to give you too many hints or anything, but I'm going back in time. Back in time. You can read into that what you will, but I'll be going back in time. Jay reckons Kirby's Dreamland. Kirby's Dreamland's like a single sit through. it's you beat it in one sitting type game. Just the full playthrough on its own. No episodic playthroughs. Oh, Josh here's requested Dino Crisis. That is one I want to get to. I've heard Jamie talk about Dino Crisis. Josh is one I definitely want to try and get to myself. I don't own it, and part of what I do here is I'm only playing stuff that I actually have in my collection. So yeah, I'm not even jumping on like the Switch Online sort of stuff. Yeah, everything's got to be cartridge or CD. So, but I do hope to acquire that one day. But yeah, anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Take care, and I hope to catch you guys all next week for episode 1 of a different game. Anyway, take care. See you then. Bye.